Hi everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. Welcome to my channel. Today I am doing the prompts from day 2 of the Embellishing. That's by 49 Dragonflies and Louise Hensel. You can find it on Instagram or on YouTube or the hashtag Embellishing. So day 2 prompts are stars and a paint chip. We got our work cut out for us because I don't have any paint chips. I'm sure I do somewhere, I just cannot find them. I guess I'm going to have to get some. So what my plan is to make our own. I'm going to use this packaging because I like to reuse, like I save all my packaging and reuse it when I can. So this is going to be a big tag for in a journal. And what I need to do is I need to cover it, and then we need to figure out how we're going to do the paint chip. I do want to leave this for writing because it's got the lines on it, but we'll need to cover up some of this because I think I'm going to go with like a blue theme on this. I'm inspired by, with the stars, by this little piece of ephemera. My mom had made this piece of ephemera a long time ago for me, and it was in my stash, and I seen the stars and it's Christmassy, and I'm like, perfect, perfect, now I know what I'm going to do. So my thoughts on this are, first thing I'm going to do is cover the back, and I'm going to stitch around this, so I'm just going to use my Scotch Crate glue stick, and I'm just going to glue it all up here, and then I'm going to put coffee dyed music paper on it as my background, and then we'll paint on that to make our chips, our paint chip. Let's see, we're going to stitch around it so it doesn't have to be all that great. Okay, so I'm gonna just take this, and I want the music notes on the whole thing, so I'm going to, I didn't even look at the back, hopefully there's music on the back, right? I'm gonna push that down on there, and then we're just gonna cut it out. I'm gonna wipe that extra glue off. Okay, yes, so I'm just going to cut this out, and I'm going to need some more of the music paper to cover up, the branding on this tag here, and the brown on the bottom. I don't think I want to leave that on there. If I was doing brown or something, I would, because I do like the brown polka dot, but I don't think it's going to work for this one. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Have you had a chance to go and look at everybody else's projects? I did. Some of them, not all of them. But the creativity out there is amazing. Okay, so we have that on the back. And now, let's see, I want this here to cover this, but I don't necessarily want let's see, I don't want it to be a straight line, I don't think, on the bottom. But, let's see, how am I going to get that? It's going to be close. I'm just going to, hopefully we can rip it in the right spot. Okay, that's not going to work there. We'll have to make it look like we ripped it up there on purpose, right? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on there and then cut that off from the back, I think. I'm just going to try and line up this one side over here and then trim it around the other ones. We could have inked around it, but I didn't. Now, get that trimmed off of there. I did go ahead and put blue thread in my sewing machine because I didn't think red would be the color of choice for this project. Let's see. Hid my trash can on myself. Okay, now same thing on the bottom here. And the bottom can be, let's just go ahead and see if we stick that right on there. Oh, we can trim it off. I like this side better, I think. Okay, yeah. Always flip it over and look, because you have a little hidden treasure there on the back. And then you go to glue it, and it's too late. Okay, put my glue away here. I thought I had paint chips, and I just dug and dug, and I don't know where I would have put them. I'm guessing the next time I go to get stuff out for the next one, I'll find them. That's usually how it goes. I know I had some somewhere, unless I would have gotten rid of them, but I don't think so. I mean, I don't get rid of much, because I can see a use in everything usually. Okay. Clean my scissor off here now that it's all glued. Okay, so now the paint chip part. I think that's cute on the back. I have some glue on there. We'll have to try and get a baby wipe and clean that up later, but we're going to leave it right now. So I have this all glued up here. Okay, so what my thoughts were, and I don't know how well this is going to work. I did cover that, the punch hole, and I did kind of like that. But we're just going to leave it. Maybe we'll put something else on the top. I do have a punch like that too, but I would hate to miss the end. You can hardly feel it because we have the two papers on there, so we're just going to go with it like it is. So my thoughts were, if I took washi, and I have, I just picked out, let's see here, they're numbered, you know, light to dark. So some of these Arteza acrylic paints, and I picked out 5 of them, and if we go and just, you know, paint them up, that's my thoughts anyways. But we'll see. But how am I going to get the lines on there? I'm hoping if I use washi tape, it'll peel up off of this. And I hate to use my washi tape because it's going to get ruined, but I didn't know what else. I think washi tape is the best way to do it if I want to peel it up, because I want to see the music paper between them. And this is about the right thickness, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to just make a border around the edge of it. Go ahead and fast forward through this. This is going to take me a little bit of time here. Okay, so we have that on there. I'm just going to go on the outside, and I'm only going to go up to here, I think, with that. So let's go ahead and do that from corner to corner there, maybe, and try and get it straight. I did cut that packaging into a tag shape, and I just made myself a little, this is out of really, there was a Christmas decoration on here that I'd used, and it's really thick, so I just cut 2 different angles so that I can use it and flip it over. Sometimes I still cut and flip it over, whatever works. There again, I just couldn't throw it away. Okay, we don't have my little buddy helping today. Don't have him here today. But he's all excited. He asked me when he left yesterday, when his mom picked him up, if we could make another video. And I said, well, I'm sure when he's here, you know, it's, if I want to make a video, that's just the way it's going to have to be. And it's okay. He's such a good little helper. Okay, so we have that. Should be squared corners. Now, let's see. I should have grabbed my ruler. Do we really want to be that picky? I don't know if we need to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what if I go like this and try and use my grid here? Okay, from that corner. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a little over 6. But if we don't count the edges, I'm not going to be that picky, guys. I think I'm going to, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We're going to cover most of it up anyways. I mean, I could be pretty precise here, but I'm just going to eyeball it, I think. So I'm going to put that back so I can stick it to it and peel it up. And if we end up only using 4, that's fine too. Okay, there's going to be 1. Does that look right? I don't know. There's going to be 2. We're going to end up with a little tiny one on the bottom, but we can cut the tag shorter too to fix that problem. No, we can't, can we? And I think that's definitely crooked, but it's okay. Let's just go ahead and do this one here. And we could stamp a word or something down here with something else. You know, in the smaller one, I think. Well, it's crooked and whatever, but yeah, we'll just do a little one. Maybe we'll start light to dark. Okay, so we have that. So if we're gonna do light to dark, we're just gonna follow the numbers. So I'm gonna put a little bit of each one in here. I don't think it's gonna take much at all. This one is sky blue. This one is 501 cobalt blue. So now I have to remember I go around this way, clockwise. Okay, this is sterling blue. If I'm saying that right, I have no idea. And this one is ultramarine blue. Oh, that looks purple. Well, this one is platho blue. Not sure I'm saying that right, but it looks dark purple to me. But, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so grab our paintbrush here. And I did run my sink already with water over there. So if I want to go dark to light, that means I start here. So we're just gonna paint that on there. You know, it would have been neat to do like an ombre. I've done that before on canvases and that's fun. I don't know how well it would work on paper. Okay, and I have a little bowl of water here. Okay, so next would be this one. And it's okay if we can see, as far as I'm concerned, with some of the music, because we're going to on the later ones. I'm okay with that. So yeah, we're making a paint chip, I guess. Okay, next one. I'm hoping this works and it peels up just fine, but if not, well, We tried. Okay, well, let's see. 2 more here. Might need some more of that one. See if we can get it. Be close. But we did it. And the last one. Just a little one. And I'm thinking maybe we'll stamp on the bottom here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try and peel this up off of the paper here. I was thinking maybe I should have done this before. I don't know if the washi is harder to peel up if you heat it, but we'll see. I'm just going to start. Hopefully not peeling the, it's going to peel the coffee dyed paper up, I have a feeling, but I don't know. I'm hoping it works. Seems to be. One down. Two. We'll just keep pulling on this side maybe. Oh, this doesn't look anything like a paint chip, but, you know, we tried. You get the idea. Yay, washi tape worked. Okay. Okay, so, let's see, I'm going to give that a little tiny dry again. See, it's peeling up on here, so I'm just going to use a little bit of art glitter glue just for right now to hold it. We're going to stitch around it, but I don't want to catch it and rip it off or something. Okay. Okay, now, let's see. Let's ink it. Do we want to use broken china or speckled egg? These are all pretty bright colors on here, I think. Let's use the speckled egg first, and we might just kind of, I'm going to grab my makeup brush here. Let's see, I don't know, this one. I'll just try my little one here. I don't know if we're going to add some, let's see, what does this look like? I don't know if that's the right blue, but, oh, not on the paint. Okay, that I don't want that. Nope, we're not going to do that. Change of plan. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and ink it with some broken china we're going to try. Back as well. Okay, so we have that done. Okay, so we have this little guy on here. I feel like we need something pretty, like lace or something. See if I can grab some over here really quickly. We have white, or let's see. My yellow is way too big that I have. We'll just try the white. And my thoughts are maybe just behind them, on the side or something. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one like right here. In case we want to stamp down here, which we might cover anyways, I'm not sure. I want to see a little bit of the paint. Okay, I like that back there. Just softens it up a little bit. Let's see. Should we round these 3 corners? I'm thinking maybe. If I can find my rounder. Let's see. I moved my card around on the side here, and I didn't think it through because now everything is on the opposite side, so I gotta dig. Sorry if there's a big crash because I'm trying to dig it out of my cart from the back. Oh, and that's a heavy one. Okay. I have to reorganize that. I think we're going to go ahead and punch these 3. I want to get one of the chomper corner rounders. Okay, that's not going to work now that that's on there. So do we just leave the one? We could. We have the edges down there. There's I could hand cut it, but we all know that doesn't turn out very good. Okay, well, we have that. Okay, I have these stamps, but I'm thinking I might need to, I don't know how well they're going to stamp on that or how well we're going to see them. So if I had, let's just stamp it on here once. Let's see, which one should we pick? Happiest season of all. He looks pretty happy, I think. These are just, I use them all the time. They're Hero Arts, clearly Kelly. I'm not sure if I maybe pick these up at Hobby Lobby, or years ago there was a Archivers too, or maybe Walmart. I'm not even sure. I've had them forever. And I'm just going to use my black Stays-On ink. And we're just going to stamp it right on there and see. Okay. I'm wondering if we stamped it on there, right on there. I don't know about that. Okay, we're gonna, sorry for my arm in your face, guys. I reached my tear ruler up there. We're gonna just try and tear that down a little bit. I'm hoping that you can still see a little bit of the blue, even if it's just on the sides. I think it'll be okay if we ink it and in the blue and then just put it right over there. You'll see the 2 on the sides maybe. Or we could turn it, or I don't know. Let's ink it in this, in the broken china. So it kind of goes with it. Now what did I do with my, there we go. I'm going to put it just like that so you can see underneath there. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that on there. The blue thread that I have, I only have one kind of blue thread, and it's a little bit on the, what would I say, maybe darker blue but gray. I think it'll work. It's gonna have to. Okay, chugga chugga, move that down. You can see it, but it kind of blends, which I'm okay with that. Okay, I do like this on here, so let's use our Fabri-Tac and we'll add some on there and make sure we get it the right way. I think that's, I don't know, it's so hard to tell. So I'll just, it's not gonna take a lot, just put a little bit here and there. I didn't intend on these videos being very long, but, you know, I think it's okay. I'm sorry if I bored you, if you're still here. Okay, so we have that on there. Okay, I don't think I want to, do I want to ink this? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave him the way he is. Or we could ink it in, no, we're just going to leave him the way he is. And I think I'm going to go ahead and glue him on there. I really like him. I think he's cute. And we're just going to use our Fabri-Tac. And then the next thing we need to think about is how do we want to top it. Typically I like to use my snippet strips, but I don't have any in blues, and we need to also add stars on here. I mean, there's stars on this piece already, but I did find some more. Let's see here, we're going to put you right there. I did find some. I have a whole box that I haven't looked at for a long time of, like, they're, again, from years ago, and I think I got this Holiday Time brand at Walmart years ago. And I don't know, I must have just collected them because I don't think I've used any of them. But there's two little yellow stars in here, and we can add those. I mean, they're adorable stickers. Let's see if I can get the stars off without taking the whole thing out. I have to pull that stuff out. So my plan for next year is one day a week I want to work on Christmas stuff. And so I'm going to try and organize and figure out, you know, a spot to keep it so I don't have to pack it all away like I always do. Do we want this up here? We don't know where we're going to top them yet. So I like it in the dark because then you can see it. So we're just going to stick it in there. And then in the dark you can't really see it, but it's okay. Now that we push it down. Okay, we're going to have to pull it out anyways if I want to try and get that star out of it. They're so old, they're like stuck in here. Can I just sneakily get it out of there? Probably not, but we're going to try. They're really stuck on here. And my chubby hand is not intended to be in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Might make it a little bit easier. Oh my goodness, I don't think it's coming off. So it happens when you don't use your stuff and you store it away. Some stuff doesn't, it either sticks too much to its packaging or not enough to anything. Okay, we have one more. Oh boy, if we don't lose it here. Where do you want to go? Maybe down here? Let's just put it down here. That way we can still figure out our topper over there. Okay, I do have, and I wanted to try, I do have, let's see, a little bit of seam binding here, and I know you can crinkle it and ink it and stuff, so should we try that? I mean, this video is already way longer than I intended, and if you're here, maybe you'll watch it with me. If not, well, you know, I get it. Let's clean up our mess here a little bit, and then I'm going to try, I think what we're going to do is, I have some sprays right down here, and let's see, do we think, I wonder if yellow would be too yellow. We can always tone it down a bit. This is Prima's Color Bloom. It's Sorbet, is the name of it. And I don't have any rubber gloves over here, so I'm just going to have yellow hands for the rest of the day. In the next video that I'm going to do with a bit yellow as well, but that's okay. I don't think there's many days my hands are the color they're supposed to be. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that sprayed, but I'm going to plug my iron in really quick because I know we need that, and I have it right over here, so. Let's see. Where is my plug in here? Okay, sorry guys, I should have been, I didn't know we were going to do this. Okay, and then I have a towel, and I'm going to grab a book because I don't want to put hot on that. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this ink to even spray. Okay, it doesn't take much. And now put that back in there. And now I'm going to just add some water. Now I'm just kind of, ooh, it's sparkly too. Maybe that was a good choice. Okay, get the yellow off. Now, I don't know, I think they just iron it. That's my thoughts. They just kind of crinkle it up and iron it. But we're not going to want to iron. Okay, that's got to go. Making a disaster here. I can't iron it directly on. Let's see, that's getting hot on my iron. So I'm just going to stick it under here once. And I don't know. Let's see if we can get it to crinkle around. Oh, and here I am, not on the book anyways. Okay, just not hold it on there very long. Okay, so it's not really crinkling, and maybe with my heat tool would have been better. Although I have it pretty wet, so maybe that's why it's not working just quite right yet with the iron. I gotta watch a video and see how you guys do that, because I love the crinkly seam binding. My iron yellow. Okay, it's getting drier, so, you know, this one was pretty wide too, so maybe we'll have to rip it down. I don't know. We'll see. I think it'll be okay. Almost stick my finger under there. That's why I should be using this thing. But, you know, we have these tools just to sit around and look at, I guess. I do anyways. Okay, yeah, it's almost dry. Okay. I'm gonna unplug this because otherwise I will grab it. Set it over there. Okay. Set my book out of the way here. Some water on my mat and just try to get some of that yellow off. Okay. Not clean, but wiped up. that works. Okay, so it did kind of crinkle it. Like I said, it's wider one. Maybe I have to iron it flat first so we don't keep this crease in there. But, oh, I think that'll be really cute on there. The color is, well, perfect, I think. Okay, so I want to sew around this first, and then we're going to come in and I think I'm going to try actually first. I'm probably going to miss where it was, but try and, this is the same punch like it had in there. I'm just going to eyeball the center here and try. I know I'm going to miss it. Yeah, only got part of it and missed part of it. Okay, I'm just going to, a little bit of ink in there. A little bit of ink in there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go and stitch it over here, and I will be right back. There is that. Yeah, it's kind of a gray blue, but it worked. Okay, so now let's go ahead and we're just going to... I don't know if I made it long enough to do this way. We'll try it out. I don't know if the camera picks up the yellow, the sparkly on there, but it sure is pretty. No, I think I did this the wrong way. I think if you do it the other way, it's right. Yeah, okay. Did I do that backwards? I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just because it's bigger. But we're gonna try it this way. Yeah, better. And I'm just gonna leave them big and flappy until I use it, because then I can always trim them down if I want. But there's our big old tag with paint strip and stars, or paint chip and stars. I think it turned out really cute, considering we had to make our own paint chip, and we did cheat a little and use some already made you know, a paper piece, but there's stars on there and there's our paint chips. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you're inspired to give it a try. Be creative. Follow their prompts, and I mean, there's really no rules. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.